There's a possibility I finish tonight. Very large possibility I finish tonight at this point. We've still got about 2 hours. A little more if I need it, but we'll see.
That's because it's tastier while it's still beating.
Listen to them. Vile, savage beasts.
And we shall harness and command their savagery.
Ah, hell. That's the problem. I'm gonna leave the mission. I just fucked that up hard. If I've got to restart everything because I just left the mission, I'll be pissed. I didn't even think about that. I probably should have let it fail. Because I might have to redo everything I just did. Fuck me. You fucker.
Marwan said to bring her an army.
We shall not build an army. We shall command one.
God,
We'll need
that's
to find an
annoying.
Uruk captain to dominate and make our own.
There is a slaver near here named Grublik. We will make him serve our cause.
I didn't even think about that. I was so quick on the fucking draw that I didn't even have a chance to think about it. That's so annoying. Only just wasted our last 10 minutes. It's not the worst, but it's not good. I don't like it. I missed. God, that's right.
I'm to make Grey Walker! I will fly your skin like a banner for the Dark Lord!
No, you won't. Yeah, I know.
Too tough for you!
That did no damage.
Time. Not kill him.
I know not to kill him. Actually. Come on. Do this again. That went by a little bit easier. So that's good, I suppose.
It is done. He's ours.
We must now make this captain a bodyguard, if he is ever to be a war chief.
It is from first strike of thunder that is soon born a storm.
Alright, well. We do this shit again. I don't need to watch this again, but we have to because this isn't a cutscene. It's in-game
Join me,
content.
or face the end of my sword, maggots!
That's not a sword.
I serve
It is a club with spikes on it.
From the shadows, I will make Grublik appear unstoppable.
Alright, well. Nice.
For the Dark Lord's glory! Well, if it was, then it better stay away!
As his garrison grows, so does our strength.
Enemies turned servants will ensure our victory.
I don't know what my bonus was, but I failed it.
it. Snap your bones. Let him kill my boss.
I like how they let him. They're letting him recover. That's funny.
I reward your ambition with glory at last.
Our protege wields fear like a weapon, and we are his invisible ally.
A shadow who stays close and sees all. That is the elven way.
Getting through this relatively quickly though, so it's not like I lost a whole lot of time. It's just really annoying that we lost any time. And I should know better than to try and go into that fucking camp the way I did. That's the worst stronghold.
Stand by my side.
And it's easily the worst stronghold. Because there's only one way in unless you go around the outside. Really your only option if you want to get in without getting caught. Got him in the fucking shoulder. That guy noticed me.
I pledge my fighting sword to you.
Whatever it was. You still want to fight? I conquered the weak. Now
Alright.
join me in victory.
Now I gotta wait for
Any
this
who
again.
oppose me will pay with their blood. To red swords. Captain. May we die last. We fight for true Uruk.
Nice.
Now that we have our hunter, let us stalk our prey.
Right. Maybe this time we won't fuck up the war chief thing. Like in the first 2 seconds. That would be nice.
The war chief has chosen our captain.
And he has chosen death. A great advantage will ready us for this battle.
Cars tonight. I don't want to go over there. I want to do it the way I normally do it. Dude,
See them, Catagor? I'm gonna get some fighting practice with them.
hopefully not get caught as I go through here like this. But you never know, it might happen. I mean, the real thing is without raising an alarm. So, technically that last run wasn't a bust. Per se. I wasn't going to try it because we didn't get anywhere. But it wasn't a bust. You dumb shit. I saw the zipline thing, hit the X button, moved too far away from the zipline. That's not the zipline I wanted. Thank you for wasting my time. Didn't have these issues earlier while we were doing the outcast missions. Why am I suddenly unable to zipline the way I want to?
Everyone's getting on my nerves. Next person to cross my path gets sicked.
Sir.
Chief always has bodyguards by his side.
That makes it so much easier because now I'm literally here. I just gotta climb. Maybe not.
I hear he made mincemeat out of the old one.
It sickens me. I lost my family to this evil.
Exact retribution by turning evil against itself.
The Queen is right.
Ours has arrived.
We are wise to use the Uruk's ruthlessness against them.
We are ready for our final move.
Damaged by explosive.
My eyes are yours!
I didn't really want to do that, but you know, whatever. I didn't mean to do that either. Vulnerable to ranged, but not invulnerable to stealth.
You maggot! Here you are! In all your decomposing glory! You're bloody revolting!
Join me.
You can't! I think not!
Return!
Trick me again!
What the fuck? Okay. Now I've got a fucking horde of people to deal with. That's what I want right now.
There must help uncovered before we cut his strings.
This is what I get. Why not listen to our better instincts?
I didn't want to kill him, but I don't think you get a choice. I wanted to keep him. Lord and Master. Brand all 5 warships. Republic has become a warship.
I fight for the Dark Lord, and you shall fight for me! This is my...
Alright. Apparently I have another fucking tutorial that... it must be an updated tutorial. Yeah. Alright.
I am the strongest war chief in all of Mordor! I shall
I have an
lead
epic
my
one over there.
army to the field of broken skulls! Come stand behind me, or let my blade beat your neck!
Ooh. That's not... God damn it. Hey. Oh, red line.
Queen Marwen's plan has given us great strength.
Strength should not be squandered, but wielded. The Queen will show us how.
Marwen's strategy yields great results. An army of our own to face darkness head-on.
A mirror looking upon itself, ready to be cracked.
We should return to Marwen. She will have more for us.
Does she? Starting to feel like we're almost done though. Not gonna lie.
Together we can be invincible. The darkness are still weak. Our army can destroy you. Mother!
Gotta break the staff.
Break the staff!
Are you alright?
She is herself again. He looks about 30 years younger.
I am now that I can
Not gonna lie.
finally see you. My child.
Your mother. He's been under the spell of a very powerful wizard.
Talion, I am sorry. Saruman brought you here against my will. I went to him for help.
Saruman.
I ended up
Just
being
as
prisoner within
staring.
my own body.
What have you seen in your visions?
I have seen Sauron's servants. The tower. And the Black Hand. They bring much suffering. If
Don't
you
worry
wish
about
to
them.
know where they are across the Sea of Nurnen.
Their forces. How strong?
Strong enough to defeat us all.
Then we truly will need an army.
Good thing I have one. Not a very strong one, mind you, but it's there.
Illness still plagues you. Rest, Mother. I will make preparations for our
She
journey.
doesn't
out of
look like
Mordor.
illness still plagued her. Again, she looks younger than her daughter. White wizard.
Saruman is one of the Istari.
Lady Marwyn. Marwyn, daughter of Adrahil, is the queen of the tribesmen of Nirnen. In her youth, she dreamed of restoring the Corsair traditions of her people. Leading raiding parties as far south as Harad, she was a fierce warrior and her crew regarded her with awe. She adopted the infant Lothariel. Well, that's why she might be the same age as her. We're very, very close. Shit. She settled down to lead her people wisely. Recently, she became haunted by the nightmares of the Tower of Sauron torturing her people. Seeking counsel, she turned increasingly to rituals and spent many hours in her room staring into the flame. In them, she heard a wise voice counseling her to seek out the Ringmaker. Only his power could save Nirn.
The power of the ring, he could have built a great army to challenge the Dark Lord.
And that's what we must do.
Looks like
The one garrison does
the
not an
outcasts
army make.
Yes.
are part of our
We
next
must dominate
mission.
more war chiefs for a true army.
I don't know why. How many? We have 3 quests left. Oh. Lothariel. They're not outcasts, they're tribesmen. Anyway, I gotta help Lothariel. The cure! I think we're helping
I don't care about
her
risks.
get
It's
stuff
for the
for
well-being of the
her
Queen.
mother.
Lady, this does not feel
Attacking
safe.
the camp would be ill-advised.
He's on our side. I have no choice, Talion. I need my mother's elixir.
Even the stranger says this is a fool's errand.
I know.
And he
She
didn't
lies
say it was a
about Talion.
fool's errand.
She is of this world. You are not.
Enough! We attack as planned.
She doesn't look like his wife is all.
I will take care
old,
of
though.
the orcs.
We could follow behind unseen.
We get the medicine, and we leave.
Nice music. Clear all
The
3
White Wizard
search
is
areas
taking his
without
toll on the
triggering
Queen.
alarm.
Only in stealth can we clear a path so Lothariel and the men may find the elixir.
Emotion fogs your way. Risk without reward is recklessness.
This medicine will clear the Queen's mind and lead to answers of your past.
Then may truth justify our alliance with these people. Luga.
And why are you here? Damn it. Trying to go. The archers are fucking annoying.
There's been a murder!
No shit, there's been a murder. You were part of
They
it.
must know that she will risk everything to protect their queen.
She knows without the keystone, the arch will fall.
Modest, you'll always be swinging your sword about. In case the Queen Walker
Too many
suddenly
archers.
appears in front of you.
Hello, sir.
Taking her out. Must have imagined it. Get back to work and stop talking there.
Alright.
We got
Why
it.
stain our hands with Uruk blood when a Caragor can do it in our stead?
Smells like chewed up. Caragor. This.
Yep. Just pick up the hunter, shall we? Make this easier on the Caragor. I apparently need the Caragor to go away. That'll work.
Ithariel's stride is infectious. I can see why men follow her conviction.
Is that why?
Let the puny ranger throw him in the fire. So what if you're burning? Keep fighting no matter what.
A crazy statement.
The last thing I slaughtered regrets ever crossing me. Who cares about old glories? The next enemy I face is dead already. He just don't know it yet.
If you say so.
I love to hear. Gets me in the mood for murder. No!
Oh, well, that's disappointing. I don't think I was able to brand him, so we just took him out. Alright.
Did you find what you needed?
Yes.
Quick and easy.
Take this to the Queen immediately.
I doubt any medicine of men will cure her queen.
Let's hope that it heals your mother.
We found this message. Orc leaders plan a gathering by the fishing village. We can prepare an ambush. I owe you a great thanks.
I'm glad to be of assistance.
We're lucky to have you.
These are not your people, Talion. Remember your wife and son.
Well, I mustn't.
Remember that you're not alive.
Yes. Every moment is precious.
I know that's difficult to remember.
Ithariel's strength shines through her leadership.
It's reflected in the eyes of her people with respect rather than fear.
I have no elf shot. I don't like that. Oh, a rescue. I don't like the name of that mission. Does not fill me with confidence. No, I'm not going to use the rune, but I have the rune. We only have 2 main missions left. I don't know if that includes the final mission. Probably not. But that's what we have left.
Remember, I see the ranger. Kill him.
We continue. Because at the rate we're going, we will have it all done before 5. Which would be nice. Oh god, he's here.
Such a shame. If you truly know nothing.
Never mind, we might only have 2 missions left. Spit in his fucking face.
When you're done with her,
I
hang her.
hate how he's... Like, I love how he's designed, but it's disgusting.
Make sure the Grave Walker can find her.
You aren't going anywhere, slag. Tell us where he's hiding and we'll kill you quick.
Headbutt. You can do a lot with your hands tied.
Now we kill you slowly. Just how I like it.
He's enjoying this too much. Brand 6
That
enemies
scream
without
was
raising an alarm.
Thor's. We must find her quickly.
Stay quiet. Emotion will add weight to your step. It would appear all of her men have fallen.
That is why we must help her. She has no one left by her side.
Just first test him battle. Can't wait. I heard he fights dirty. Don't call me crazy, but I heard them strange sounds. Did you see the tower?
That guy's staring at me. Almost fucked that one up.
Whatever he wants, he doesn't care face me. The grave will be
Hello. That was quick. Alright. That's a different orc. Oh, there's the guy.
Maybe if we make her bleed a little, she'll start talking. Down on her knees.
Oh, wait, what? What are we doing here?
Spit out the truth, or I'll make you spit out your luck. Where is the Grave Walker?
Don't mind me. We're just gonna...
You want the Grave Walker?
Here I am! Kill the traitors!
Oh, that's a shame. Hello, madam.
They forced me to watch as they killed my men, one after another.
I know what you feel. We must hurry. The Uruks rally when their brethren fall.
So will my tribe.
Plan your vengeance once we have escaped.
I don't seek vengeance. I fight because it would be wrong not to.
If you say so.
Talion, I can no longer draw my sword.
Then I will do so in your stead.
Gentlemen. This fucker came up behind me. Hey, bud. That's how you want to play it. That's I will play it. But, you know. Don't blame me when I turned you against your friend. I like how they just kind of stand there and watch. Oh yeah, that guy is now becoming one of
I am
us.
but a handicap to you, Talion.
You
But
are
only
hurt
when I
because
don't
of me.
care if
I
they do that.
am the handicap
When
to
I
you.
care, that's when they start beating ass.
You have the warrior
Pissing
spirit.
me off.
I've never met a fighter with such vigor for battle.
I have no choice. In the face of darkness, it is our duty to bring light.
Alright. That's not what I wanted. One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Brand the Berserker. Brand the Defender. Boom. That's somebody I already have.
Steady. I'm here.
Let's make haste.
Oh, it wasn't
My legs,
somebody I already had.
not my spirit. The Tower of Sauron interrogated me on your whereabouts, but I did not betray you.
And you
I
have
would,
proven my
you
faith.
wouldn't
Has
know
you
where
not
he is
proved mine?
anyway.
Dave told me his category was tight. Dave does nothing but lie. Saw you reaching into the car.
Here they come again.
The horde is endless. My soul can only take so many.
The Black Hand is near.
Tired of you motherfuckers coming up to me. Four and 5. Brand. Y'all need to get away from her. I'm not doing no escort bullshit here. I don't really know what's happening anymore. The group is so big I can't tell what's happening.
That coward ran away.
You're right. Not bad for an escort mission, not gonna lie.
And you see nothing but good and
It could be way worse. But it's over.
Rest here.
Maybe. Hopefully.
Why are you doing this?
To stop the bleeding.
No. Why did you come back to save me?
I had a family.
Because it's been a minute since he
a wife
relieved himself.
and a son.
And he figured he'd fit the bill.
And I buried them along with everyone I ever knew.
Stay with us. My mother can help you.
I can't. I don't belong here.
Well, yeah, that
Bitch,
I'm not
into
alive
my
thing.
people.
Over there!
When you walk on your own.
Is that your answer?
Milady! Help her. Let me help. You need to leave this place immediately. It's not safe.
Thank you, Ranger.
I would love to see Nirn during the time of peace, before the Uruk overran the area.
Lothariel and her men will not survive.
Lord of Mordor, now
They must
available.
leave or perish. The Black Hand will suffer for this.
Objective complete. Warlords dominated. Your forces await your command. The time has come to launch your assault against the Black Hand. God, that came way faster than I thought it would. Hello. I don't know why the defender's chilling over there, but you know, whatever. One of us. One of... Okay. One of us. One of us. Oh, I killed him. Can't say I'm surprised, though. Hop over this rock, and the running begins. Damn, I didn't have another rock on the way there. Hop over that rock. And this rock. And we're here already. Alright.
We wish to thank you.
Why is this man naked?
Coming to our aid, Captain.
Aye. Never realized my smuggling could be so appreciated by the Queen, lady.
They're here.
Orcs. Well, they make bad passengers. But I've carried worse. Lady. Keep that plank level! Oi, touch nothing!
Queen Marwen. It's good to see you in better health.
My broskies are coming.
The boats are ready. The skippers have been briefed on your destination.
Good.
How long will those orcs obey you?
Will they die?
Well, I should think as long as I like. I mean,
Now,
dead.
I want to get into that statement, but we won't until Shadow of War.
Just put an end to this madness.
My lady.
That berserker seems so uninterested. They're just like... There's nothing to chop. No chop. Oh hey, it's my nemesis. We haven't seen him in a long time. We killed him 3 times, then he disappeared. The first time I did this, my original nemesis, I ran into him so often that it kind of made this way more epic than this.
Together, we will live forever in history as a chosen who ended a great scourge of Mordor. To our destiny!
Say so.
Drown the air with Uruk cries and the earth with Uruk blood!
Defeat your nemesis. Combat finishers and explosion. Well...
For Middle Earth!
Oh right, I can do this. I just used that. I need to be using it. He's running up on me like he's gonna do something. He's not. Alright, well. Now that I've basically killed everybody.
Ruined my beautiful face, you did! Should have known it would happen! Now I'll ruin your corpse!
I mean, if you say so. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you now. I don't know why it did that, but whatever.
Release me, dead walker. I am cursed like you, bound to the circles of this world.
Goodbye, sir. Find the Black Hand.
We are at the final reckoning. The fortress of the Black Hand. This is a trap.
So
The
I
silence tells
have
us.
thoughts on this
What
mission.
sorcery is at work here?
I'll talk about them when we hit the credits. Why am I going sideways? Oh, that's why. But yeah.
I wasn't expecting you. I hope my soldiers gave you a warm welcome.
They did.
Where are you? Show yourself! This is the work of the tower.
The Black Hand went looking for you. But it will give me great pleasure to take you myself.
I have thoughts on this fight as well as this section of the climax.
Bow to me.
There he is.
And I will deliver you to the Dark Lord, unspoiled.
We bow to no one.
The Dark Lord forgives you, Celebrimbor. Return to him and cast off this human corpse.
Stand up and fight.
There's no need, Ranger. Celebrimbor is your curse. He chose you.
Silence!
And he can release you at any time.
Well, there's a statement. Blacklist. I do like this part. That's great. So finding that out is kind of a nice twist that you kind of see coming, but it's nice that it happened. It casts doubt on your relationship with Celebrimbor. Granted, it's weird that it's at the end of this game, but it sets up Shadow of War very, very well. Anyway,
what joy it is to fight such pain.
this is a interesting encounter. So we have to stealth brand the tower. So we can't get caught by the tower. Why are you up here? Stop lingering around like an asshole. Each one makes one of them disappear, as you can tell. I don't think we have to do them all, we just have to drain his health bar in 8 minutes. Having it timed also seems kind of weird. We'll talk about it more once I finish the mission. I do have thoughts on it. Go to Iora. Oh, hey. Hello, madam. We haven't seen you since the flashback, because we've never actually... Oh, hi. You are not, madam.
You'll never see your family again.
Why are you fiery? Oh, Mr. Tower. You don't mind if we rip you out of that armor you can't get out of, right? I do love his design though. Like the man caged in his armor, and his like body is starting to like infuse with it as he grows. Because that was another part of his lore, right? He's still growing somehow, even though his armor is made to never be taken off.
You said we were cursed. You deceived me.
It was Sauron's doing. This was your doing!
I should have died with my family.
I thought you wanted revenge.
I love how he stands there like a fucking child.
Leave you. There is only one way
Don't
to
you want
close
to
the
revenge?
circle. The Black Hand.
I don't like the way he idles. That's just me. Doesn't mean it's bad, I just don't like it. My ward chiefs are here now. I don't know why. Tower's dead, I don't know why that popped back up.
Here to join me on my watch?
I did not want to leave my husband alone. Though, if you want, I can climb up Carcoast and call to you from tower to tower.
Stay with me, my heart. We will watch the sunrise together.
Alright. Well, Lord of Mordor success.
None is in flames. We must return to Queen Marwen.
Herod Glamha. Evil Host is a place of great horror, even to the inhabitants of Mordor. The Uruks and the children of Shelob avoid the haunted passes of these mountains. It is here that the Tower of Sauron has made his fortress, and the land around echoes with the screams of the living and dead alike. And then we added Bright Lord. From the moment of its creation, the One Ring was a blazing beacon of unveiled power. The instant it was upon the finger of the Dark Lord, all of the wise became aware of Sauron's treachery, and there was war. Sauron's army took Agresian, and he dragged Celebrimbor back to Mordor. The Elf Lord was forced to apply all his art, and all he had learned at the side of the Necromancer, to mask the blinding power of the One Ring with subtlety. His role in bringing such evil to Middle-earth doomed the spirit of Celebrimbor to remain in Mordor until such time as he can confront his nemesis and find redemption. The DLC kind of goes into that further. The Nazgul were Sauron's greatest servants. With their defeat by the White Council of Gol-Dudur, the Black Council stepped in to fill the void. These men of great evil, clad in black, and doomed to undying service. Their purpose is to dominate Mordor. Sauron's power is spent, and he has retreated to the ruins of Barad-dûr to reforge his might for the great war to come. Their original names are lost. Now each one of the three is an aspect of the Dark Lord's great evil. The hammer is Sauron's might in battle made flesh. The tower is his malice incarnate, and their leader, the Black Hand, is the master of lies. So yeah, just kind of an update for that one, really. Nothing else. Increased melee damage, that's not bad.
The Black Hand has been here. I can feel
Yeah.
It, Lothariel.
Oh. We are pretty much done. We're just gonna work on finishing the game, and then we'll see what happens from there. One mission left, somehow, some way. So yeah, we ended up not finishing the hunting missions, which, you know, not a huge deal. You have returned to Norn to discover that the Black Hand has been here before you. Damn. Fucked her shit up.
I am not worth your vengeance, Father. Why do you fight?
There's that ball. do you have, Gollum?
But we took it from them.
Celebrimbor's circlet. Am I about to fucking orgasm again? Yep. Once when we got it wasn't enough. We needed another time. So, we've already seen this once. Seen him do this once already. Now let's see how they expand upon it. Celebrimbor took the ring. Apparently. You know, Talion, you could do us a favor.
Thief! It was mine to keep.
Be gone.
Sauron knows
Well, that's
we're here.
a problem.
Let's not keep him waiting.
We left Gollum alive, which we had to, because, you know, story. Hey! Mount Doom has exploded, and you know what that means. That is the signal of Sauron's return. Like his full-blown return at this point.
Father, they say you are a criminal.
The White Tree, the very symbol of Gondor, is on its third life, dear Howard. Replanted with new seedlings. Those are rebirths.
Alright.
I come for you, Lord
Storming the
of
Black
Gifts.
Gate. I put my Caragor on fire. My war chiefs are all up here.
Feel the true power of the Grave Walker!
Here are the talons of the Black Hand. Damaged by combat finishers. Vulnerable to stealth finishers. Interesting.
Too late, Ranger. Barad-dûr is rebuilt. Mount Doom is aflame. All the men is here, and Sauron will conquer all.
Is there one that's weak to... No, that's one of my boys. Anyway. I'm gonna just do this. That's not what I wanted to do, but you know, whatever. What? Stop it! Thank you, Jesus Christ.
A big mistake, Ranger. The Uruks will be avenged.
Oh, hi. There goes 5th Talon of the Hand. Third talent of the hand.
I should have run when the battle turned.
Should have, but you did. I don't think I've ever used the shard of a Shànks for that. Was a good use of it though. I'll be honest. Alright, well, let's just knock this guy down. Take care of him. We don't even knock him down. He didn't even get a chance to rebuttal. He's just done. Neither did this guy. Oh, yeah, he did. No, he didn't. We're done. That was all 5 of them. That fight's not bad. Actually, it's pretty climactic if you don't abuse the abilities. I'm just gonna grab all these since they're here. What are you doing? Granted, I didn't have my, my bow ability, but I still had the other 2, which I hadn't used pretty much at all.
This will finish as it started, with shadow and flame falling on the Black Gate. The hammer and the tower are dead. Sauron is still weak. Without the power of the One Ring or the Ringmaker, he cannot take form. He will be trapped within Mordor, no more than an eye of flame bound to his dark tower.
And at last I can die, and none will avenge me.
I mean, they don't need to if you're doing it yourself. I'm gonna grab Shadow Mount, even though I don't need it at this point, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. Shadow Mount would have been fun earlier because it would have allowed us to mount Paragors with the Shadow Strike. Unfortunately, we never got enough points to get to that stage, but it's okay. Such a long climb. Back where it started. Didn't put 2 and 2 together in any of my playthroughs until now. That those are because I listened to the lore this time instead of just playing the game without doing it. I didn't put 2 and 2 together that those were the towers that he was defending.
I have a gift for you, Celebrimbor.
Oh. I have a download. A lot, bro. Fight for Celebrimbor's family. Jesus Christ, how much shit is gonna update while I'm fucking playing the game? I don't care. Stop it. He did what he wanted him to do. He came with the ring. Then he got fucking whacked. Well, that's the second child that was killed. I mean, Durheil, you could argue, wasn't a child. Then he beat Celebrimbor with his fucking smithing hammer. Crazy.
The Dark Lord gave you a second chance to stand by his side. Now I give you no choice. We shall be sealed together in death.
So be it.
Return to me,
Oh, we're dead now. You would think this would make Talion happy. He's been wanting to die the whole time. Oh, hey, Sauron. I don't know how we can move after our fucking throat started draining. Oh, I didn't even have to move. That's crazy. This was the other fight I wanted to talk about at the end of the game. So, a couple of things. First off, putting the tower and the Black Hand so close together felt rushed. Because it felt like that game, the game should have had 3 parts,
The
right?
Black Hand of Sauron is dead.
The first part with the hammer,
The
second part with the tower, and then a third part with the Black Hand. You could argue that there is 3 parts in the climax of the third part, but the tower is essentially in the climax. So does it really feel like they're separated?
I tried fighting you.
I'd argue not.
Can't be done.
Second,
Could you really rest for all of
a
eternity,
stealth fight for the tower.
knowing that you have
Good
the
on
chance
paper.
to stop him?
Batman did it a couple of times with Mr. Freeze and Bane. But let's use those as an example. Mr. Freeze is one of the best fights that Batman ever did, whereas Bane, not so much.
The time has come for a new
Bane was
reign.
kind of dog shit, not gonna lie. And this tower fight felt just like, and there was your cliffhanger for Shadow of War, by the way. The tower fight felt just like the Bane fight, very one-dimensional. Stealth, and use your stealth brand to hurt him. Cool. At least with Batman, they made you cry. To the point where the Mr. Freeze is such a good fight that it's the only fight where playing on a harder difficulty actually makes it harder without it being artificial. Because the way it works is every time you use a finisher to deal damage to him and stun him, you can't use that finisher type, that finisher type anymore. So if you use the great takedown, you can't. He'll freeze all the great. If you come from the gargoyles, he'll freeze those. If you come up from behind him and just do a standard takedown, he'll have an electroshock on his back from now on. And depending on your difficulty is how many takedowns you had to do. So you really had to think outside the box and really get down and dirty into the predator playstyle, the stealth playstyle essentially. Whereas the Bane fight, you just went into crates and hid until you could hit him with explosives, essentially. Which is kind of what you're doing here. You're only using one takedown, drain him a couple of times, and then it's over. And the only way they artificially made it harder by giving it a arbitrary time limit, which isn't even that hard to accomplish by this point. You should be relatively good at... I don't know why everything's updating right now. That's fucking insane. Now, finally, 2 points for the Black Hand fight. One, well, if they were gonna cliffhanger the game anyway, why would they use Sauron? Why would they change it into Sauron? Argument can be told that it was filled suspense because nobody really knew if they were going to get another game. Arguably. So him drawing Celebrimbor and making it like become more of a climax, cool, whatever, fine, I get it. Showing that the Black Hand is now a completed Sauron, cool, I get it. To an extent. Because they kind of foreshadowed that by saying, like, Sauron has, like, people believe that Sauron has been hiding as a fairer version of himself again while he regenerates himself. You can argue that the Black Hand is that manifestation. Kind of proven there at the end of the game. Anyway, I don't feel like the game needed Sauron to manifest at all, and it probably would have dealt the series better to do it at the end. I don't remember how Shadow of War ends, to be fair, but regardless, to an extent, I don't remember how it ends. Let's go with that. Regardless, the other point, the fight wasn't a fight. It was a God of War quick time spam fest. And anybody who knows me knows I fucking hate that. Part of the reason I can't get into the old God of War games, the first trilogy, because the new one kind of overdoes it, but not to the point where I hate it. I don't like it, but I don't hate it. The old games made me hate it. It's also why I don't play Resident Evil, the newer ones. I don't know if it's as bad in the older ones, to be fair, but over-reliance on quick time events bugs the shit out of me. Now, I know that seems hypocritical, being a Yakuza fan, but counterpoint, Yakuza really only uses quick time events in a couple of heat actions which you can decide not to use at all, and boss fight. The end of boss fight. Not even throughout the boss fights, just the very end. But yeah, God of War does the same thing. But God of War does it with every big enemy, every small enemy, period. Which it doesn't do. So it picks its placement, which I prefer. Quick-time events are not bad, but they can be if overused. Would I prefer them never to be in a game? Probably. But I understand it's hard to create the cinematic sequences you want to have in a fight scene or elsewhere, an action sequence, without them. Without just making it a straight-up cutscene. I kind of prefer, but, you know, I'm not the developer. And I'm definitely not in the majority with that statement, don't get me wrong. Regardless, end of the day, this is a fantastic game. I loved every fucking minute of it, replaying it. And I'm excited to play Shadow of War, which I know is going to be a longer game. Because because it is a longer game first and foremost, but also every time I play that game, I get really into the Nemesis system, the Sauron's army part of the game, and it just becomes hours of nonsense. We'll see how I handle it when we get to it later. Not now. We're not going to be starting Shadow of War because the next game we're going to play is we're going to go back to Yakuza 5. Alright, so I was going to end at 5. We've only got 45 minutes, give or take. I'm thinking I might not switch up games and might just end early, or I could do something else that wouldn't necessarily be like playing one of the games that we're about to play, or just kind of doing something one-off. But I'm not really sure what I would want to do. That's the problem. One of my addictions right now, we could fuck with that maybe, is Across the Obelisk. It's anybody who doesn't know it, it's a card game roguelike. I want to play it on stream, but I'm not really sure if I could start another profile on my main account. Because I want to do all the unlocks on stream, but my main profile hasn't finished the game, so I want to get all the trophies. Granted, I have gotten most of the achievements. Maybe, yeah, pretty much all the achievements on Steam. That was before they added all the new content, changed it. Because my party comp for that game was broken. I don't know, man. But this kind of makes up for, at this point it makes up for both days I missed, because I've streamed that many extra hours. Which is insane to me, but I like it. Which is nice though, because now all those extra days that aren't part of our normal streaming, holidays and such, just extra free time. That'll be fun. I know I said I wasn't going to stream the Saturday after the 4th. That's up in the air now, so we'll see. Regardless, I'm thinking Yakuza 5 should finish this weekend, even though we're only an hour in. But I'm feeling like with how much time I'll have, 4 days, that's like 32 plus hours, give or take. Even if I do everything, which that's more or less the plan. Not all the sub-stories, but all of the side content and most of the trainers. If not all the trainers. I think I can beat the game in that much time. And then start Yakuza 6. That's the one... Not the one I'm really waiting on, because I'm waiting on the 2 that I haven't played yet. Which one of them I could just start whenever. There's no continuity to that one. Ishin. I just want to play Pirates in Hawaii. But also Pirates in Hawaii. And I want to get all the context on stream before we get to that one. Plus, I really want to play Infinite Wealth again, even though that's going to be a long playthrough. That might actually take the cake for longest game that we played. Which, given Rebirth's length, says a lot. Because Rebirth and Yakuza 0 were insanely long. Like, Yakuza 0 we played for 66 hours. And Rebirth was almost 77. Just 5 minutes back. Which is insane. Most of our playthroughs have been over 20 hours since I've started streaming again. Looking at it, Kiwami 2, Yakuza 3, and Yakuza 4 are the only games I've streamed since returning to streaming that are under 20 hours. But all of them are over 10 hours. Fucking crazy. Anyway, congratulations, you have defeated the Black Hand of Sauron and driven Sauron back to the ruins of Barad-dûr. However, the Dark Lord's shadows remain, holding back the rising tide of his army by continuing to hunt captains and war chiefs, rescuing the remaining outcasts trapped within Mordor, discovering any remaining secrets and collectibles, and complete the legends of your weapon. So they're basically telling you, good job, welcome to post-game, which, if you finished everything, means play with the Nemesis system, because we've got nothing else for you. Now, the Nemesis system is good, but the post-game in Shadow of Mordor is not sustainable. What I mean by that is, like, nowadays, once you beat the game, you're kind of done. And that's because the post-game for Shadow of War and just the gameplay of Shadow of War is that much better. They really buckled down and made that game, like, it's so good. I know I'm going to have a crash out in that game, but it's going to be good when I get to it. Oh, the One Ring. The One Ring was forged for a single purpose: give its Lord dominion over Middle-earth. It is an obscene expression of the Dark Lord Sauron's will to power. The One Ring was forged at Orodruin by Sauron and perfected by his captive, the Elven Lord Celebrimbor. Sauron invested much of his power into the One Ring. Celebrimbor, unbeknown to the Dark Lord, gave it a will of its own. The One Ring was used to destroy the elvish realms of Eregion. It raised the Black Gate and Barad-dûr. Its wielder seemed indomitable until Isildur cut the One Ring from the hand of Sauron at Dagorlad. It has been missing for more than 2,000 years. Now, it wants to be found. So, I think that's one of the only lore dumps in the whole game that reference after the game itself. But also referencing Second Age. I got things mixed up. Apologies. It did reference after this game, because now it's on the hunt to find a new home. Its home is Bilbo Baggins. But also referencing Isildur, finally, who has not been referenced at all. They did reference The Hobbit with the Battle of the Five Kingdoms. They referenced the fight with Isildur. They didn't mention anybody by name, except for the War of the Ring during the Second Age. Whatever they called it, I don't remember. I wish I remembered. We just saw this yesterday. So that's actually kind of neat that they finally referenced one of the key players of that war, even if it's just one. Granted, we're never going to see any of them. We saw Galadriel, I guess, but she wasn't actually in the war. But yeah, that is the end of the game, and that's all we're going to do. I was debating on doing the DLC, but we've got so much to do that, and we don't need it for Shadow of War. I'm kind of good not doing it. Lord of the Hunt is pretty fun. Bright Lord is nice lore-wise. Both of them will make me crash out for no good reason. Not crash out, but they will not make me happy. So we're just going to opt out of that. That being said, given how long the credits were and how long I just sat here talking, I think we're just going to wrap up the stream now and call it here. About 3.5 hours.